Hey everyone, how's it going? I was just video surfing, video browsing on YouTube. In addition to uploading some videos, right? And I just stumbled across this video from this YouTube channel called UrbanXplain, and it's the letter X and then Plain. The video is titled "Why Phoenix is Quietly Falling Apart," and I'm watching the video just casually, just why not? And then I couldn't help but notice at 2 minutes and 24 seconds, there's this stock footage of Chicago, or like a B-roll of Chicago, the skyline, and something caught my attention with it right away. And I'm like looking
Philadelphia, dense is layered.
at it, and
You have
yeah, like I'm looking at that, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know that footage right here. I know this footage. I shot it, or someone else shot it on the crew. I can't remember exactly who shot it. It might have been me, or it might have been someone else. Again, the point is, I worked on this film
in cities like
back in 2016 called A Clear Picture. Yes, I was a producer for it. I even uploaded it to my channel for Twilight City Studios. I even uploaded just the clip itself, titled Chicago Skyline B-roll, A Clear Picture movie. And then it says in the description of that upload, watch A Clear Picture here in the YouTube, and the link. And then I also just uploaded the film itself. And yeah, and then I'm like looking at this video, and I'm like, holy crap, that has to be it. That literally has to be it. So I'm going to screenshot this as soon as possible now, with the limited amount of space I even have on my own hard drive, my laptop's hard drive. Hold on, let me just delete some stuff that I already saved this stuff, so we should be good there. So here's the video playing right here. So this is the urban explain why Phoenix is quietly falling apart video.
in every direction. It is a masterpiece of suburban sprawl. In cities like Chicago or Philadelphia,
So look at this.
dense is layered. You have a dense down like Chicago
So
or
this video right here. So here it is right here. Here's A Clear Picture. This is a film I worked on, and then here's the B-roll itself. So I'm telling you, let's just look at the B-roll here. So like, look at this. It's the same footage. Look at that. It's the same thing. Holy crap. I literally just clicked on it for the first time. It's identical. Wow. That's crazy. And 361 views 9 years ago. So how the heck did he get that? So you mean to tell me he just stumbled across this clip somehow? That's why I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. I want to sometimes I have a market research mind sometimes, or like just a curious mindset sometimes. I'm just like kind of curious right now. I'm like, because like, again, you look at how few views it has, 361, and the movie itself is 1,200 ish. And it's like, how did he get that? Or like, he just stumbled across it somehow. He must have typed in Chicago B-roll maybe, and then, or Chicago Skyline B-roll. Maybe that's how he found it. Okay, let's see. Here's the right here. Yeah. So, it's another thing I wanted to mention. So we filmed this at a beach area. It was not that one, this one here. It was 31st Street Beach. Yeah, you see the pillars right here, and then here are the rocks right here, and then there's the skyline right there. And yeah, you see right here. Here it is right here. Yeah, so here it is in the context of the movie. Okay, come on. I'm a little nervous because I'm running low on my hard drive space on my laptop here, so I'm trying to make sure. Okay, this is.
Thank you for coming.
So yeah, you see the pillars right here. Like right here in the side behind the characters here. Yeah, here's the same pillars right here. So that's pretty amazing. That's pretty wild. All right, I'm gonna stop screen recording this before I run out of memory. Okay. So I gotta save that. Anyway, so yeah, what a pretty wild find. What a pretty wild find indeed. I'm just casually watching it on a Sunday morning this morning, and I'm just like watching this dude's video, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I recognize that footage. Like, I worked on this film. That's from a film I worked on. So that's just crazy. That's just wild. So I'm curious how UrbanXplain even got this. Like, did he just type that in, or did someone else like upload it to some stock footage website or something like that? who knows, honestly. But look, I'm glad it's out there just in some way. I mean, it's got over 38,000 views on this different thing right here. So my hope is, maybe some other people, maybe I can get exposure, basically. I'm hoping to get exposure because I worked very hard on that film as well. I was a producer for that film. I was a camera operator. I was a PA. I was like all over the board with that movie because it was a small budget film. I was editing it, so oh my gosh, there was even one time where like I made a backup copy, like a .mov backup copy, which is like a movie file, but because I don't know how this even happened, but somehow the project file got screwed up and we lost the project file, and thankfully I had that template. I had the MOV file, which is basically used that as like a blueprint to re-edit the whole movie all over again. So what a wild experience that was. I honestly wish I would have done more BTS videos of that film and other videos, other BTS stuff as well. I'm big into documentary stuff as well, and BTS, and as well as making narrative written stories. But yeah, what an amazing find. I'm definitely gonna share that around and just save it. I just was like blown away. I'm like, wait a minute, I know that footage. I saw that footage. I recorded that footage. So I just needed to get some like as much of a first initial reaction as possible, because I'm like excited. I'm like enthused. I'm just like, oh my gosh, yes, it's like this is like I know some people would like be pissed off and stuff like that, and I can understand how someone would be upset about that, but honestly, I'm not gonna be upset about it. Really, I'm honestly just finding that just like cool in a way that it somehow just ended up there, because again, like to my shock, like I looked it up before I even started recording, and I'm just like, I showed you guys the YouTube channel results when you type it in on YouTube. It's just how there's like very few views on it. There's very few views on it. So it's like, how the heck did this get anywhere? It has less than 500 views, just like as the B-roll itself and the short film itself. And not a short film, I'm sorry. I would consider a film a feature length because it's above 40 minutes. But like, doesn't even is below 2,000 views. So it's like, how the heck did that happen? I'm not like a big Hollywood studio production here. So yeah, interesting stuff. I hope to get that around now. So yeah, take care, everyone, and we'll see where this goes from here. Or maybe not, but I wanted to make a video about this anyway because it's very fascinating, and I'll definitely tell other people who were a part of the project about this as well if I can. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.